What's poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. We have what is definitely now locals. I have no idea if that last video was. I'm pretty sure it was. But essentially round 2 here is Big Shaq is back on the board and Ragnar's at the bottom of the deck where it belongs. And the more, I'd say, more well talked about of the DNA decks in Imperial is here. We're going to see Swing and Collision, Omega Lol. Shakkoumon acting as some excellent removal there. And actually not using its end of attack to end something. But we are going to be ending Shakkomon's presence on the board with a quick bounce as the Magnamon kind of cooks all the armors because all of them are 2 colors. So Rookie plus Egg plus level 4 is going back to the hand every single time. Seen hella trainings here for Marcio. Is going to pick up the second body and send Cody to the depths. And I don't really blame him. Imperial is a deck that can be quite quick. We're kind of playing that back and forth, and as much as, you know, it's been armors trading for armors, this is a really, really solid way of getting rid of the body. So we are going to get the recovery, but because it's not a DNA Digivolution, it doesn't bounce. So he's buying himself some extra time. And we're just going to go with the Cody. I don't hate that. You don't want to play into potentially a Zudo. Although it's Imperial, so I don't even know if they have space for Zudo. Veemon off the Daiken is going to find Veemon. And we have blue source but no green. But we do have the option card, which lets you play the Stingmon. And then DNA Digivolve all in the same thing. We're going to strip out 3 and then suspend. And all of this was done without actually having to get rid of the Magnamon. So just fully cooked here. Can't use the training because if they do, then the Imperialdramon Ace is going to show up. So kind of just leaving it as a floodgate. And of course it does have the protection from the option card as well. So a whole lot of value that comes out, and we are going to drop a 3-cost BT8 Armadillamon, which does take a 2-color card, so it can pick up the TK Cody. And then we're going to go KnTElixar to the top of those sources of the bottom. Bounce back that Veemon, and we do start things anew. Start the main phase, playing out the Veemon, trying to find more bodies, and now we can get the promo Veemon in the back. Swinging over the body, I believe it has piercing. So I think we're just looking to see what we're looking at in terms of value. So Blast Evo would give the Digivolve 2, which would stop the Dragon mode from going into it. But we're just going to let these swing through. He did buy some extra time, of course, thanks to the recovery. We are going to gain 1 now off the Cody. 2 bodies still on board. Obviously can't crack the training because Imperial Ace is just going to send you straight to hell. But you could evolve into some Mari here for 2, which is going to shrink off the Veemon that's not going to get bounced. So it has to strip off. Oh, interesting. So we're going to go yellow over blue. Oh, no, black over yellow, sorry. And that is going to Chaos Egg. So that should just scoop it. Okay, so it's going to scoop the Rookie. Fair enough. Now we're going to go into training. Wait. No, he can't do that because it's the yellow training and that is the black body. So you are just going to have to pay the full cost of the Evo, I think. It's a bit annoying, but I think it's... the problem is there's a Rookie in the back as well. It feels so stinky. I think you have to do it, though. Just gonna go for a TK instead. Gonna search and... Ooh, not a lot of amazing targets. Just gonna take Big Shaq out of security and then stack it back up. The thing is, now we know as well that the Veemon's available. I mean, eventually one of these guys is gonna have to go sideways anyway, but I guess the idea is to just DNA straight away. Just strip out as many sources as you can. So... Gonna gain the 2, and then we're gonna turn all of them sideways, strip out all the sources. And then apply the floodgate with the Imperialdramon. Gonna draw one off the attack. I think you have to Blast Evo. We're gonna, ooh, -4. Oh, it's just gonna get rid of it. Yeah, so he probably. Oh, we still protected from Digimon effects on the Shakkoumon. But we're not protected from that, that's for sure. Okay, so Giga Death just clears the body. And now where do we go from here? We've got the rookie in the back. Well, we couldn't make the rookie in the back. Giga Death, good card, big fan. Gonna play the Patamon. Training into Angemon. Can actually do it now that you're not under threat of getting just scooped. I'm just gonna go for the Shakkoumon here to gain the protection. Just giving him a little bit of extra staying power here. The thing is, the Digivolve 2 still puts you on Partition Imperialdramon. I think at some point you've got to. Okay, going for the Digivolve 2. Is gonna hit in, but I think I would have still liked to see the Valkyriemon, because Valkyriemon would have just popped straight away, wouldn't it? Gonna suspend the Tamer, which gets it unsuspended, and now we can't Digivolve by effect or play anything by an effect, otherwise you're threatening a very, very grim Imperialdramon Ace. We're gonna play the Armadillomon. I'm not sure what we're searching for. We're gonna gain back 1 memory off the Armadillomon off of a free type being played. Then we're gonna take the 2-color card. I think it has to be 2-color yellow, so can't pick up the Veemon. Do we go Samari? I don't hate the Samari here. Strip out the piercing source from the Imperialdramon, so now he will actually have to give up damage. And it also means that partition doesn't matter anymore because we're now missing the green source off the partition. Swing, again, get more shrink, and out goes the sources, so we get to get rid of the Imperialdramon now. So he's done a very, very good job of slowly chipping away at this Imperialdramon, hacking at its knees. But we don't have the end of turn DNA Digivolution, otherwise this would be a degged body. So instead we're just gonna pay the 4 to again gain protection, stay sticky. Doesn't have blocker, but I think it's pretty obvious that the protected body is gonna turn into an ace. And I think that's what's really cool about the Shakkoumon is like, it feels like the least problematic of the, like, all the DNA mons feel bad to evolve for 4 when you're not DNAing, but this one actually being able to just stay protected feels pretty good. Also feels pretty good to just Nidhogg the suspended bodies and just get them out of here. And are we just gonna spend the 9? Gain the 2 memory thanks to a Digimon Digivolving. And then we're just gonna Mega Death or Giga Death, get rid of the body, and then again pass it over 3. Down comes TK Cody. And he is just gonna have to hope that he hits both of them. It doesn't have 2 colors in sources, so it actually doesn't have the sec +1. That's so interesting. Gonna swing and then swing though, so we are gonna finish out game 1.
Matrix Digivolution.
What's poppin', Tamers? We're back with Play Armour once again. A bunch of people ask me why I drink Play Armour, and it's because they sponsor me. Duh. Jokes aside, I actually was drinking Play Armour before all of that, because I actually don't have much of a sweet tooth, and I find a lot of energy drinks to be too sweet, especially a lot of the powder brands. But the no sugar approach for Player Ammo and their focus on more tart, like sour flavors, really suits my palate. The fruit punch is really just fruity and packs a nice kick. The blue raspberry is really, really nice as well, nice and sour, kind of like when you get those slushies. If you want something a little bit on the sweeter side, there's the strawberry lemonade, which is more strawberry than it is lemonade. And they do have the lemon flavors as well. And I can tell you for a fact that the new black cherry flavor goes foolish. Yeah, the way I mix mine is by getting the dry powder in and then getting a little bit of water in and just mixing it around to try and make a slurry. Then I add up to half the bottle and shake it a baby.
It's a lot of fun actually seeing those two kind of head into each other. There's a lot of defensive play as well as a lot of aggressive play. And once we got the shuffle going, I do want to say a big ol' thank you to the members that have been supporting the channel. At the mega tier, we do have Just Justice Josh, who is our tier 3 sub here on Twitch and YouTube as a ultimate tier. For our ultimates, we do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the sticks, and 3 Strike Rule chilling at the ultimates. And then champions, we do have Shinny Carry on the left, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solo Ouroboros, and Seb Bainbridge Coombs. Thank y'all for all the support. We've still got the shuffle going. It means we've got time to talk about our rookies. Bradley Robb, Greatness Beam, and King Fujitoro. Thank y'all for doing a little bit extra. I know you don't get anything extra special from like the champion tier or anything like that, so I appreciate you guys just putting in a little extra forward to get a shout out as often as I can. And we are going to open up strong with a double hit off of Davis with a rookie in the back. Although full memory does mean that we might see a dual tamer. No, just Cody on his lonesome. A bit unfortunate that we couldn't see both, but ooh, are we missing the... I don't know if we can't be missing the 4 because we saw the double hit. So maybe he's just missing the second like space for the body. And we're just gonna go for an open pass. Yeah, so doesn't want to... The problem is he can't play the rookie in this situation with the Sheepmon in the back because the Sheepmon's just gonna ankle break the rookie. Yeah, the Sheepmon ankle breaks the rookie if it just gets left on board. So you'd have to have the rookie find the other 4. So Marimon on board here and it's just going to wait. And there it is with the Daiken. As a reminder, this is a mulligan for both of them. So has no choice here. We're going to swing in, hits another tamer. I think Marcio just has to, yeah, he has to just kind of full send it here. As we're going to go into large Shaq and Mr. O'Neill. Probably not going to be going into security straight away. Plays the TK Cody. I mean, you are protected for a turn. Eventually, you do actually have to push out. We're going to play out the Veemon and then the other Veemon. So we found it, but yeah. Too many Stingmons. No level 4s. Yeah, we're just doing the maths just to figure out, make sure, because I don't think he took his start of main phase memory. Because obviously you get to play the Veemons to start with, and then the old Daiken is going to find some stuff. I'm going to get to partition out 2 bodies, thanks to getting removed by the Gigadeath. And by not committing to the ace, things look pretty bad. So yeah, we're just going to scoop for game 2, because there's just no way for him to really come back into this one. Spent a lot of time in game 1, so they're going to make sure they actually have time to play out game 3. And whilst they are getting set up for it, I'm going to say a thank you to the Digieggs, Jambo TCG, and John Esposito. Appreciate y'all. Every little bit supports the channel quite a bit. And if you have the time, you have the spare cash, and appreciate it. Hitting the join button, you can join at any old tier. And if you have Twitch Prime, subscribe to us on Twitch. It's free if you've got it. And now I want to, you know, those of you that in the comments, you've made it this far, let me know, who do you think is going to be taking it? Do you think Big Shaq's got it like that? Or is Imperial a looked after threat for a reason? Give me your predictions at the start of round 3. This time, Patamon plus training, and then we're going to see Wormmon plus Daiken. Push it straight back with a Cody on his lonesome. And this time you can actually have the Wormmon go over, because if you pass low, the Sheepmon doesn't go over Patamon, so he actually can't just come in with the ankle break. That means it is going to actually come through with a bounce back, and we can play it once again thanks to the Daiken. But hitting into a Davis as well is pretty goofy. So we're going to print the 2 off the memory printer, gain back the extra, nothing to strip, swing and suspend, swing. We do have jamming thanks to the XV, so not going to die in the trade with the level 5. And out comes Patamon. Cody, start of main, is going to gain 1 training. We are missing something. Do we crack a training here? Can you even make it? I'm going to crack a training, evolve for Oh, oh, it goes for 1. That sucks. That sucks. I feel like because he had the Davis, you probably didn't even need to crack the training. No, swing suspend, only gets the 1 check as a result. Okay, yeah. Playing with the Davis Mumsetter. Suspend the TK Cody to get unsuspended. At least KnTElixar has barrier, so you can't really swing over it, but you can bounce its ass. You're gonna be losing that Magnamon at the start, so yeah, since we're just gonna scoop things up, that means that we are gonna see Imperial take it. So unfortunately, the last 2 games kind of ended up a little bit bricky, but if you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button, make sure you're subscribed, hit like, and of course, have yourselves a damn good one.